Can I leave early, boss? Please? Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the shed. It's Lonnie, and it is time to pull some eBay orders, of course. I've actually already pulled all of my comic orders. I can show you some of them. And none of this is like really dirty stuff or anything. Some of the covers have nudity. Okay, that one does not. I sold this Danger Girl. Well, I called it a trade paperback or graphic novel. I just said both. But, yeah, that's what it is. Anyway, I sold that to Nelson Jr. Nelson Jr. has bought from me several times, and he always likes to say, Nelson strikes again. So thanks a lot, Nelson. Always appreciate your business. $9.99 plus shipping on top for that. And I have one order for 4 comics here. I sold a Witchblade for how much? $19.99 plus shipping. I sold a Cave Woman right behind that for $14.99. Another Cave Woman for $19.99. And then a Tarot Witch of the Black Rose comic for $19.99. That's all on one order. And all of these, well, that has like a they either have like, all these either have like these COAs, or that Tarot Witch of the Black Rose comic had like a drawing on the back, well, a print I should say, with a signature, I think. Sold this lot of 8 Cave Woman comics. These were not like special issues or anything like that. Just regular old comic books, but I got $35.99 for the lot of 8. And then the last order, I sold another one of these Tarot Witch of the Black Rose comics and a Cave Woman behind it. I can't show that because it doesn't have the post-it notes on it. And I got $59.98 plus shipping on top for this order. So a very good day for me as far as comics go. We're over on main account now. And I sold one of these Garbage Pail Kid stickers. No, it's this one right here, actually. Live Mike. Right here. This is actually going out to Matt. And Matt included a nice little message there. And he has a YouTube channel, non-reselling related, that just hit 10,000 subs. So congrats on that. I wanted to show it to y'all. Because it's pretty cool. VW Life. Look, he's got 10.6K subs, and it's all about Volkswagens. There's like Volkswagen buses, and there's a Herbie. Looks like some Carmen Ghia. So my first car when I was a kid, when I think I was 15, my parents bought me a 1972 Super Beetle, and that's what I drove all through high school. So I love Volkswagens. I want to get another one day. But it's not the money so much as the time, because they're very time consuming. You know, doing the valve adjustments and all that. There's always something going wrong, even though it's a real simple vehicle. But I love Volkswagen. So if you're into Volkswagens too, this looks like a good look. He has all kind of stuff about like meetups and like, look, Volkswagen Bus Adventures, and then working on Volkswagens, etc. So really cool. And thank you very much for the order, Matt. I appreciate it. All right, I just pulled this Batman Arkham City figure, detective mode. This is, they didn't say they were a reviewer, but I feel like they might be, because I know I've sold to this person before. So Pam, if you are a viewer, thank you very much. And if you're not a viewer, then thank you very much. I got $19.99 plus shipping on top for that one. All right, next up we have a Terminator Sarah Connor Chronicles DVD box set. I gotta go grab it. Hi Lonnie, newer viewer and new to reselling. Just made my first 2 sales on eBay. Melanie, congratulations. That is awesome. Very exciting. And I know how much fun it is to make your first sales. And guess what? I'm excited to make this sale. Just let me find it. Sarah Connor Chronicles. Here it is, Terminator Sarah Connor Chronicles Season 2. So thanks again, Melanie. I appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy. We're going to go pull a Dale Earnhardt car from Pippin Shelf 2007. So guess what? It better be this one, because this is the only 2007 car I have. 2007 Monte Carlo Limited Edition. This is it right here. Got $19.99 plus shipping on top for that. To the mid B shelf right here. There's supposed to be a Eagle Moss Batman bust, and this is it right here. It's got $19.99 plus shipping on top for this guy. Interesting. I've had that listed for a pretty good while, I think. The way back to Pippin Shelf for another car, an 08 Delphi. Or yeah, this is it right here. This should be it right here. Maybe this isn't it. Let me look. Make sure I don't have any other Delphis. Remember, I'm not looking at the screen right now. No, this is it. Got another Dale Earnhardt Jr. I got $17.99 plus shipping on top for that one. And another DVD box set, Leverage Season 2. That's Leverage third season. Second season right here. Leverage Season 2. Got Leverage Season 2, I got $9.99 plus shipping on top for that. One more order to pull. I sold a WCW disc. This one right here, I think. The very best of WCW Monday Nitro. Sold this to Todd for $9.99 plus shipping on top. Thank you very much, Todd. Hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching. Okay, so the Gemini comic mailers actually came in. This huge box. I have 200 of them in here, so I need to figure out where I'm going to store them. I thought I would share how they work. Here's some that are already packed up right here. 2 orders, and they're cool. They're adjustable as far as like how much they hold, which is very nice. Kind of like the vinyl mailers are. And let's see if I can remember how to do it. So basically, I'm gonna one-hand it. This is one mailer, and there, it folds. It's kind of a weird fold right there, but then this is where the comics actually sit. I should have got my little tripod out, but I'll go ahead and stay like this. And then it's adjustable for the fold. And this one I can still use that last fold there. There we go. Do that. You do that. You do that. And it's folded up like this. And then you just tape it up. And I put tape in both directions to seal it up good, like this. And that's a nice little package. I like it. And they're not heavy at all either. So this will actually be good for some books too. Actually, a lot of books. So I like it. About 60 cents a piece is what it cost me, and 200 count. So not cheap, not super expensive. I dig it. Hello everyone, welcome to the shed on a Saturday edition. Decided to come out here and do work for a few hours. Candace is out for just a bit, and I had a little time to kill, so I figured I'd come out here and pull a few orders and maybe answer a few questions. So first order I pulled, these are adult comics in my third store. Actually very good. These are doing like really good. I don't have a whole lot left. I sold these 2 lots for $72 shipped. So the shipping will probably run me, I imagine I can get that down to like a cubic rate size, and shipping will be $8 or $9 for that. So that's a good sale. Not going to give any more information about that one, but we have a few other cool orders to pull. Okay, got that packed. Actually, I went and watched a basketball game in the interim too. Got that packed, and I have a few really good comic sales here. Let's see, 119 right here. This is Little Red Riding Hood. It's a pretty rare one. $149 plus shipping on top for that one. And then, let's see, $114. I listed some comics yesterday that were just like super high value. I found another pocket of really good ones yesterday. This one is $99.99 plus shipping on top. And then, and these are all three separate buyers. And then let's see, 108, another one I listed just yesterday. This one, it's the same as that first Little Red Riding Hood I showed you, except it's just a different color scheme. And there were 500 of these printed versus 100 on the other one. $119.99 plus shipping on top. So killer sales on these Grimm Fairy Tales comic books. I sold a graphic novel, Tarot Witch of the Black Rose. It's #1. Tarot Witch of the Black Rose. This one right here. It's, yeah, that's right, because it's hardcover. #1, and it's signed. Signed by the artist somewhere. I think inside it's signed. Let me take a look. Anyway, I got $24.99 plus shipping on top for this one. Okay, yeah, there's... Oh, it's signed right here. Here we go. And it's got some kind of paperwork right here. So, yeah, really good comic sales. Okay, so that's my second and third accounts pulled. And I have a Bam Pow Zap comic book jigsaw puzzle that sold for $15 plus shipping on top. Had these quite a while. I have like $3 in each one of these, so they're doing okay. Sold a couple of box sets, Castle 6, Castle 7. I have these not organized in any particular order. Okay, so this is one of them. One sold for $12.99 plus shipping. The other sold for $11.99 plus shipping, and I'm not sure which one sold for which. Season 7. Here we go. Season 6, Season 7 of Castle. Okay, then I'm back here again with the box sets. And I've been selling a few, so I should be able to stack them all vertically here pretty soon. Sold Hell on Wheels Season 1 to Jesse. So thank you very much, Jesse. I hope you enjoy. I appreciate the business, the support. So 3 of those box sets going out. Let's see, Jesse paid, oh, that's a cheap one, $4.99 plus shipping on top. Then one more sale from Pippin Shelf. No, that's not it. Oh, it's over here. Pippin Shelf. Here we go. Sold this guy right here. Here we go. This is a Lobo 6th scale by Sideshow. Sold this for $249.99 plus shipping on top. I sold it as new open box because that's exactly what it is. So, and I do have the outer box like this. And what I've been doing on these, I have the outer box. I have the inner, you know, like the retail box inside of there too. I'll take that. I'll put this in one more box. I'll just do a wrap of cardboard around it, and that'll be it. So that's everything that I'm pulling and packing today. Pretty good sale so far for the weekend. And it's Saturday afternoon, so there's still some time to go. I'll pull the rest on Monday. Okay, let's do a couple of questions. This one is from Rich. Just curious, I have a bunch of Matchbox Hot Wheel cars new in box. Do you recommend selling as lots or individual? In general, Matchbox and Hot Wheels that are new in package, they're usually not worth much on their own. Like, look them up, you know, if you think that they might be valuable. Or there might be some like chase cars or something like that. Like they have special special editions of all the cars and stuff. So yeah, look them up. But in general, I've sold those just in lots of like, I'll just stuff a box with as many as I can and then, you know, put those all up for sale at some price. So the other part You say, do you research best pricing on all items or just a few here and there? Pretty much, I'll pretty much check every single item unless it's stuff that I know really well. You know, I recommend you look up just about everything. So like these comics that are in this video, obviously some of them are higher value. And I could tell because they have like COAs, or they look a little different, or they say convention exclusive, or they have a signature, or there's something special about all those. And then I have other comics here that they're just normal comics. Am I gonna look, and I have like probably a couple of thousand comics right now on hand. In that case, am I gonna look each and every one of those comics up? Probably not. So, you know, I'll use the ones where I have clues that there's a lot of value there, but otherwise I'm going to make lots with the ones that I think are more common, just based on looking at them. But in general, I would recommend you look everything up, especially until you have a little more experience under your belt. Here's an interesting question from Chelsea. Can I turn the question around a little and ask you, as the business expands and needs more of your time, do you see YouTube becoming a chore for you? That is an interesting question, because YouTube and eBay, especially in the past year, it was very difficult and continues to be difficult to manage that balance correctly, along with life. So I have life, like family life, etc. eBay, and then I have YouTube, and keeping those in balance is like, it's very tricky, extremely tricky for me, because I want eBay to do really well. I want YouTube to do really well. If I spend too much time on YouTube, then eBay suffers. If I spend too much time on eBay, YouTube suffers. And if I spend too much time on either one or both of them, my family life suffers. So this is something I'm constantly struggling with. And I wish I had a good answer, but anybody that does a lot of YouTube and a lot of eBay, or a lot of anything else, I think they'll understand that struggle to keep everything in some semblance of a healthy balance. It is like one of the hardest things about YouTube. Do I see it becoming a chore? Most days not. Some days it is. Some days when I don't feel like doing it and I do it anyway, that's when it's like, okay, you're a pro, so you're going to do it. But I wouldn't really call it a chore so much. I think that's, you know, because I don't have to do it. You know, like if I took the time away from YouTube and I devoted it to eBay, I would make up for lost revenue on YouTube. But I don't want to get too much into that. But that's a really good question, because that balance is very difficult. One more, and this is from Matt Evo 13, and this is a really good question. It was from the video where I was talking about burnout, or no, not burnout, and quit. Burnout and quit is what the topic of that video was. How do you keep yourself motivated to keep listing? I know we all have death piles. I always find myself dragging on listing clothing, even though I don't really buy it. I'd have to say, watching videos like yours and Matt's Part-Time Pickers. Yeah, Matt Part-Time Pickers is incredible. That dude sells more than anybody, and he's part-time and outsells everybody anyway, even though he does it in his spare time. So imagine if he was full-time, huh? Well, the number one motivation for me to list is when I think back when I had a job, or to watch when my wife Candace, she has a job, and you know, we talk about, well, let's do this or that, and then she has to go try and finagle a day off or whatever, or switch, or hey, can you come in for me here? And it's like, when I want a day off, I take a day off, you know, or if I want to work 12 hours or 15 hours, I do that. But like, I'm in control, and watching other people that aren't in control of their life or their time, that's what keeps me burning to want to be successful on eBay and now on YouTube too, of course. But that is my main motivation, is watching other people work for the man. But aside from that, I would say a big motivation for me also is YouTube. Like, I like to make these, you know, hey, this sold on YouTube, not this sold on eBay YouTube videos, right? Like, oh, let's go pull some orders. Well, what if every day I made those videos and I pull like a $10 thing and a $15 thing. And I'm like, well, that's it today, guys. I mean, like, that's embarrassing. I mean, you put your stuff out there, put yourself out there on YouTube and you're showing like selling like $30 a day or something. Can't do that. So YouTube is actually a pretty good accountability partner for me. I like to show sales, which means I have to list, because I ain't going to sell anything if I don't list. And I feel like my YouTube channel is kind of fueled by my eBay business, which, you know, they work hand in hand. So YouTube is an extreme motivator for me to continue to try to do well on eBay. So yeah, good question though. But my main motivator is to not ever have to work for someone else again. And I know I work for eBay or work for the customers or whatever. I mean, to have like a direct boss who tells me when I could do this and that, when I could take off. Can I leave early, boss? Please. I don't want to do that. So really good questions today. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. I will see y'all again soon. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.